I am really excited about this week's video because I have a friend. This week, I wanted to talk about my books, what I'm in, and what's working well and what's not working so well. And I really wanted it to be more of a conversation. So I'm really excited that my friend Lora is here from XOXO Lora.
Hey guys!
And we're going to try something new together. So we're going to film this video where we're going to talk about my books, and we're going to treat it like a conversation, just like a casual conversation. And then after we're finished this, we're going to film a video for her channel. So if you haven't already been to her channel, then make sure you go check it out. And if you have been to her channel, then still make sure you go check it out. We're really excited for this. It's been, we've been talking about doing this collab for a while.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm really happy that we're finally making it happen.
I'm so excited. I also just I have so many questions for you about your notebook, so I'm ready to dive in.
How should we get started?
Okay, so do you have a book that you started at the beginning of the year that has been kind of a staple for you up until this point, or even multiple books?
Yeah, I would say yes. Okay, I'll start with, I'm just looking, do we want to talk planners or journals first?
Oh, okay. Okay. So maybe we'll start with our planners, and then we can talk about our journals. You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because I really only have one planner.
Let me move my little cup.
Okay, I'm going to move this too.
Also, look at the cup that she has for me, because I'm from California.
So, this is my planner.
I love your Poder. It's so cute.
I love it too. So, it's an A6 Poder Stroll. I get questions about this all the time, so I'm going to, at the risk of repeating myself, it's the Poder Stroll A6 size. It's a collaboration between Yoshida and Company and Hobonichi. So, this is the version that they released in 2025. And inside, I have my Midori Hibino and
my ghostie.
Yeah, I have this little ghostie that Lora designed for me, and this ghostie is holding my treasured traveler's notebook, which I will be showing later in this video. But yeah, this is the book that I started the year off with. I moved into it on January 1st. I was very excited, and I have just been in here ever since.
Just a little plug. Because she showed the Hibino last year at the end of the year, that's why I also got a Hibino. So Allison definitely, the way she did her video on the Hibino was just, full on influencing me to get one. Also, I really wanted to try it out. I really like the cream paper. I think you're also cream paper girly, right?
Yeah.
And so I feel like good cream paper, notebooks are kind of rare, because I
can't find any.
Yeah, besides Midori, and this is also Midori.
But this is the Sanzen paper.
Oh, it
the
is?
Tomoe River
okay.
paper,
Yeah.
and it's thinner and smoother than. And I love MD paper, but it's thicker. So if you wanted to fit this many pages with MD paper, this would be twice as thick.
I know. Yeah, it'd be so thick.
Yeah.
It's so good though. The paper's so good.
I do love the paper. I will say it is a thick book, and I don't put stickers or anything in here because I'm conscious of it fluffing up too much, and then I won't be able to use this cover anymore. So it's higher maintenance,
right?
Because I feel like I have to be really strict with it, and I do love it. I've been
so cute.
Yeah, that's a little. I'm not really good at drawing dogs.
These
but
are so cute.
Could you tell it was coconut?
Yes, immediately. I just love the way she has made each page feel kind of different too, because when I talk about, I'll talk about the Hibino when we get to my lineup, but I did struggle a little bit with making each page feel unique, and I just feel like you did that so well here. I flipped through this before. I've seen it before, and I was like, okay, you've kind of convinced me to jump back in, because I love the way you do all your doodles in here, and then your paint swatch or your fountain pen swatches in here. So I like the way that you have it. It's kind of been inspiring me to jump back in every now and then.
Thanks. we'll talk about your A6 in a sec,
Yeah.
but I feel the same way. I think that's one thing I do love about it is that it's 2 pages per day and it's very minimal. So you can do anything you want with it. Like you can draw if you want. I've turned all my Sunday pages into a weekly spread. Like Laura was saying, I love to do little like ink swatches because I just love the pop of color, and it's a nice way to add color when you don't have stickers or you don't really draw that much. So I do love it, but sometimes I just want to like slap a bunch of stickers in here.
Yeah.
Or I get some ephemera and I want to put it in here, but I'm always thinking, oh, but if I do that, this is going to get too thick and then I'm not going to want to use it anymore. So I do think it's like kind of a high maintenance book. And you can tell as I got into May, I'm using it. There are some days where I need to take more notes than others, but there are many days where this is like, I'm not using, it sometimes feels like I'm not using the pages to its fullest extent, but
I kind of like that though. I feel like it's relatable to see like you have some full pages here, but then like, like it's okay to like skip pages. I feel like on my channel, I'm always talking about like how stressed I am with blank pages, but this feels like, it just feels organic. Like, like there's going to be days where you don't really feel like going in it. There's going to be days where you're trying to catch up to pages. And I just feel like it's, I don't know, there's something very like natural and like homey and cozy about the way you have your Hibino.
Oh, thanks.
I just like love looking through it.
It's funny because I consider myself a maximalist, and there's like a satisfaction I get when, and this kind of thing happens.
I like it though.
There's a satisfaction that I get when I fill the page up. So like I would say that in earlier months, I was definitely putting more effort into filling up the pages and using the notes pages. And this is like super satisfying to me. Yeah. But when things get busy and I don't have as much time to read, or I just don't have as many notes to take, a lot of my work has to happen in other books because of confidentiality and stuff like that. And I think in an ideal world, if I could just use this for all of my work notes, I would definitely have no problem filling it up, but I would have to destroy this book at the end of the year.
Oh, I was going to say, like, why can't you do that? But that makes sense.
Yeah, because like a lot of stuff is just confidential and has to be locked away or destroyed. And this is, to me, a time capsule. So how it's changed really is it's still getting used, but there's a lot more days like this. Mm-hmm. And I'm surprisingly not stressing out about it that much, because either I will get to it when I need the space, I will just go back in time and use some of the blank spaces, or I just leave it blank.
Yeah. I really like that though, because it just feels relatable. I feel like a lot of people struggle more with like filling their pages than not. Mm. And I don't know if you feel like this way, but I think as content creators, sometimes I do fall to that trap of like, I have to fill my pages before I show everybody, because I mean, I don't want to be showing blank pages either, but I feel like this just feels really natural. Like you don't have like pages and pages of like nothing written in. Like some days, like you said, you just have like a couple of things to put in, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. As long as you're kind of like constantly going back and utilizing it. Yeah.
And I would say like, even though they're pretty empty, I wouldn't consider this a failure. I still have the day-to-days, which means that when I need to, I can flip ahead to certain days and I can add notes preemptively. I used to use this section for medication reminders for Coconut, my dog. If we get another dog again, like I could see myself using these pages more when life gets busy. So I like that this is set up for me at all stages of my life. So when it's less busy, then, the bare minimum is I need a space to write down my to-dos. I know you're not a big to-do list person.
I know I'm not.
But I do love my to-dos. I don't always need to-do lists, but sometimes when I have a lot of things swirling in my head, I just find it easier to write them down. And other days, I could care less and I don't need one. But it's here if I need it. So I feel like this is set up for me, and it's flexible enough that when I need it more, I have all the space I need. And when I need it less, then, I still have a bit of structure, just enough structure for me to use it.
This is kind of like your ADHD planner in a sense. Like you kind of have like everything in this book. Like, random thoughts, important thoughts, to-do lists. Like, I feel like that's kind of important, though. Like, especially as someone who, like, struggles so much with ADHD. And that's also why I made a whole, like, notebook dedicated to just having everything in one book, because I was trying to, like, use multiple notebooks for different things, and sometimes I feel like I just need an all-in-one book for all the thoughts, and then I can kind of like organize those thoughts in different books.
Yeah, I agree. I love your ADHD planner, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Your rings. Did you bring that?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to check out Laura's video for that, but
Yeah.
if you are interested, it's a very, very cool concept, and
It's so similar, though. Like, I think, I mean,
except for it not being rings. This
right, yeah. Like, the concept, the way you're using it's very natural, right? Like, it's just kind of, like, it just works.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it might not make sense to anyone else, but, like, I feel like my ADHD planner, it makes sense to me, and that's why it works.
Yeah,
So.
that's a really good point. Like, I think for me, I'm a bound book person when it comes to planners, because once something is placed, I need to know where it always is to find it, if that makes sense. I know that the beauty of rings is that you can move things around as you need it, but if I have something in one place, I need it to stay there so I can find it again. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no,
If I have something written here in May, I will sort of remember, like, oh yeah, this was a note that I took kind of in May, and because I use the months to index it, that's how I know to go back.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think that's why bound books actually work better for me, even though I have the restriction that you don't have with rings, where I feel like you can bulk up your rings as much as you want, and then you can just take things out if you need to.
Yeah.
Whereas here, if I bulk this up too much because I have my own quirks, I will stop using it.
Right.
Even if, like, I have a whole year left, I just know that if I don't like writing on this, or if I can't close this book, then I'm just going to abandon it and move into something else. So, like, that's the only downside, I think.
I think that's a good note, though, because it's also, like, important to realize that, like, it is easy to get, like, influenced by, you know, like, other people using a bound book, and then you want to use a bound book. And that's what happened to me, too. Like, I mean, I think that's kind of the fun of, like, this community, right? Just being able to experiment in different books. But ultimately, I did land on a rings. And I think that the rings are not going to work for everybody. And a bound book's not going to work for everybody.
Yeah.
So it's really, I mean, it's a little bit of experimentation, but obviously, like, all these systems are obviously, like, expensive, but, like, I do think that, like, when you find your system, it just clicks. It feels really good. Like, it feels good to have, like, a planner home.
Yeah.
Because I was, like, struggling so hard with planners at the beginning of this year, so.
Well, I'm glad you figured it out. Like, that's the thing. Like, it takes experimentation. It takes, like, trial and error. And I think I don't think I would regret any of the things that I tried and didn't use.
Same.
There were a lot of things that I tried and abandoned before I even had a channel. By the time I came to this Hibino, I was pretty confident it was going to work for me.
Yeah.
But only because I had tried so many other things.
Exactly.
And sort of, like, narrowed down.
Yeah. And you have fun along the way.
Yeah.
Like, it might not work out, but it's still, like, fun to be part of it and, like, you know, try something different.
Yeah. I just can't wait till the end of the year. Like, even if I have many pages like this,
It's gonna be so chonked.
It's gonna be so,
but I want to see it, like, chonked up. I
Me
think it's
too.
endearing.
Yeah, no, I do love it. It is a high maintenance book, though.
Yeah, for sure.
And these little grids are no joke.
Oh my gosh. You know, I kind of do like the tiny grids, but, like, also, they're so tiny.
They're so tiny.
They're so small.
Yeah.
But they are cute. And you do write small, though, so
I
I
do.
feel like it kind of works out. Do you think, I know it's only, like, halfway through the year, but, like, do you think you will use a Hibino as a planner again in 2027? Just a preemptive kind of guess?
Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like it checks all of my boxes in terms of what I want in a planner.
Yeah.
And it's got that cream paper, and it has, like, the tiny grid. Honestly, I'm not sure. And it's not because I don't love it. It's just because I think I always want to try new things, and I don't usually planner hop in the middle of the year, only because I get a lot of satisfaction having my whole year in one book.
Right.
And it just kind of helps me, like, when I need to reference things. So I don't see myself moving out of this in 2026. But when 2027 rolls around, that's an opportunity to maybe try something new. The only thing is I have not found anything that comes as close to what I want. But one thing I really don't love about this, and I knew it could be an issue, is I really miss having my weeks bundled at the front. I forgot to say that. So before I was in the Hibino, I was in a 2-book system where I had a weekly supplement from Hobonichi, and then I had the A6. And sometimes I didn't like that they were separate. I really just wanted to have one book, which is why this is great.
Oh, yeah.
But because I use my Sundays for my weeks, I just realized that when I'm planning, because I kind of plan on a weekly basis as opposed to planning in a monthly spread or planning on a daily spread, I like to be able to flip through my weeks really quickly. So that, like, let's say you and I make plans in 3 weeks. It's so much easier to, like, just turn 3 pages and see, do I have, like, when can we meet in 3 weeks?
That's true.
But here, I have to go here, and then I have to kind of go to the next 3 weeks. I don't love that. Right. I'm going to be honest. Yeah. And this took forever to set up because I set up the whole year at once. So what I would love for next year would be cream paper, Tomoe River, A6 size, weeks bundled at the front, dated daily pages, and for 3.7 millimeter grid or smaller. Like, I actually love the 2.5 because of how much I can fit in here.
Yeah.
And possibly I don't need 2 pages per day.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's something that I wanted to mention too, and even ask, like, do you think the 2 pages is too much? Because the biggest difference for me with this versus my Hobonichi Techo is the 2 pages versus 1.
I thought I would want the 2 pages.
Yeah.
But because I am not someone who likes to put my planning and journaling in one book, I could. I think I could easily fit it. But truthfully, like, I like being in different books.
Same.
I want my journal to be separate. It's kind of like a sacred space, and I just don't want to mix it with planning. When I have lots of time and I can, read journal articles and like cover this up, then this is great.
Yeah.
But if you averaged out my needs, I probably don't need 2 pages a day.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious looking at my May. So, I mean, like, there was one day where I had to take so many notes, and some days where I have longer to-do lists, but those days are not the norm, I realize.
Yeah.
For me, are not typical. So, honestly, I don't think I need 2 pages a day. That's probably why I don't know if I'll go into a Hibino again.
Yeah.
But I can't find any other books that have the paper and the... What is out there?
But by 2027, or by the end of this year, you never know. Midori might be listening to this video and being like, all right, we got you.
I mean, like, if they did an undated Avec style, or I guess...
Like the half year?
The half year?
Yeah.
That would probably be something that I could... Because if it was undated, then I could set up all my weeks in the front.
Yeah.
And then I would just have all the pages to... I'd probably predate them, which would be annoying, but like I like the dated. I don't like fully undated books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the A6 weekly supplement actually really truly did like work the best. But then when I needed to take more notes, it wasn't enough.
Like, would you get, like, is there a possibility that you would get another one next year? Like, if you stayed in this book?
Oh, a weekly supplement?
Yeah. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. I've thought about it, but then it's white paper, cream paper.
Oh, I see. Because it only has the...
Yeah.
Hobonichi, right?
Yeah.
Hobonichi has to make cream paper at some point.
If they ever... if Hobonichi came out with like a A6 Techo with cream, like, I'm pretty sure I'd go back.
Yeah, I'd be game over from you. Yeah. Like, yep, I'm definitely staying in. I might even go back to my cousin. Who knows?
Yeah. You can't see this on camera, but I've got a pile of journals next to me, and I'm just gonna let Laura pick one to talk about.
Okay. I already know I'm gonna pick your TN.
Oh, okay.
I'm obsessed with her TN. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's a work of art. Your TN! I love your TN so much.
I just need to show you again. That?
Oh, yeah.
That.
My inspiration.
How perfect.
So, how has this been working for you since the beginning of the year? You have been using this, I know, a little bit on and off, right? Like you struggle with it a little bit.
So I've struggled with it a little bit, but I have been consistently using this as my journal.
Yeah.
It's been in my lineup ever since I got it in October 2024.
Yeah.
So I would say all throughout 2025, I had a TN insert. So I was doing memory keeping in it.
Yeah.
And then I switched it over at the beginning of this year to be my long form journal because I just wanted to be in it more.
Yeah.
The only time I really struggled was when Coconut first passed. I had this weird block where I just didn't, it felt weird to write in here where like one day I was writing about whatever and then the next day after it happened, it just seemed jarring to kind of pick up. So I did kind of avoid this for maybe a week or so. And that's when I kind of moved into my Coconut journal.
Right.
But the other thing that I realized was I was very uninspired by the notebook that I was in.
Yeah.
So I had a bunch of, look who it is.
Big ghosty.
I think it's perfect here.
Yeah,
This is
I
the
know, I
original
love
one you
it.
gave me, and I think it's just the
It just
perfect
fits,
size.
like, I know
Yeah.
that wasn't even on purpose, but it would be so cute if you add like other little thingies.
I will eventually,
Yeah.
but I think it looks great.
No, I love it.
Yeah. This is an MD notebook that I cut down to fit my TN. And I have been in this thing every day. So I have these date stamps, or not, I have these date stickers. You can see that I've used
Yeah.
every single day. And actually, I really love these because it kind of gives me a bit of that sort of dated daily feeling,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Every day when I sit down to journal, I will use one of these stickers. And previously, when I missed a day, I would take all the empty stickers and I would stick them here so I could see all the days that I didn't journal.
Oh, nice.
For no reason other than I just wanted to use
That's
up
a
the
cool
stickers.
idea. Yeah.
But I haven't had to use this because I have been in my journal every day since moving into this book. And I think that is a testament to how important a good book is.
Yeah.
I've even written 3 pens dry
Oh,
already.
wow.
Yeah, already since moving into this book. So I'm loving it. I just think it's really helpful for me to have a safe space where I can just unload all my thoughts.
Yeah.
I could never do this in my Hibino.
So it really is kind of like the difference of the inserts, right? At the end of the day. And I do feel like with some of these bound book systems, like TNs or Paper Republics, it really does come down to like the inserts, right? Like finding the right insert that works for you.
I think it's like finding the right insert and then also just having something that you really connect to. Like
Yeah.
I connect so much to this cover. I mean, sure, sometimes I would like to maybe try a different form, like maybe an A5 or maybe a B6. Like, there's so many different notebook sizes out there, but I keep going back to this because I love this cover. And
I love this cover too.
I just love holding it. I love looking at it. I love watching it patina. And then when I'm out, this just fits so well in my lap. Like I don't know. I love to journal on the go. And yeah, to your point, this pretty much lays flat.
Yeah.
And like a
yeah.
lot of TN inserts don't. So now like the one main issue that I had with my last insert is no longer an issue now. So, I mean, I know it's not exactly flat right now, but
It's pretty flat
It's
though,
pretty flat.
considering there's like other notebooks in here and stuff, or like a folder in here.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is kind of an issue I had with the TN inserts before. Like, I just think the TNs are beautiful, but like sometimes I have issues with the inserts not laying flat at all. You have to like clip it on one side and
Yeah.
like the other to like write in it. And I don't know, Midori just are kind of killing it with like the notebook inserts.
I think so. Well, because I actually had a Stalogy in here before that I cut down, and that lay flat too. But I didn't really like the paper.
The
as
paper,
much.
right?
Yeah.
It's different. I do kind of like that you, even though a notebook hasn't worked out for you, I do like that you kind of try and use it still. It's like a nice way to just like use that book up, even if it is a little bit of a struggle. It's like, I have this issue where I buy so many notebooks, and if I don't like it, they're just like in my drawer, and it feels like such a waste. So that's something that I want to do less of, but it's inevitable in this hobby. I feel like that you want to try all the different notebooks
Yeah.
out, and I think as long as they're being used eventually or in some way, even if it's just like a scrap notebook, I think it's like important to like just stick with it for a little bit and not try and like get a new notebook every time that you get inspired by someone else with a different notebook. And I think that's something that I kind of struggle with personally.
I struggle with it too. It's hard because there's always shiny new things, and even as I'm in this, I'm like, oh, what will I do next? Like I'm already thinking about the next notebook, and I'm in love with this one to the point where like maybe the next one will actually just be another Midori, like an MD paper notebook.
Yeah.
But because it's a hobby, we don't want to force ourselves to do something because that could lead to burnout, and then we won't enjoy the thing that was kind of bringing us joy in the first place. So I'm not necessarily staying in these things to the point where I'm like stripping all the joy away from the hobby. For me, I do get so much satisfaction in finishing things.
Right.
I think because I have this narrative that I don't finish things. And so each time I finish something, it's like a little win that I get to add to my bucket of examples of when I do finish things. So building up my own hype bucket or something.
Yeah.
Is like doable. Because I value the finishing part, then that's enough motivation to keep me going. But if that's not really necessarily someone's focus or value, I don't think that they should force themselves if that's not what they want to do.
Yeah, exactly. I think trying to find that balance for me, like at least giving it a fair shot is also part of like the journey with like paper. I mean, I just love paper things so much that I'm willing to try like 50 million,
Me too.
Notebooks.
Yeah.
But I do like that you are trying new things, but you're also still trying to like see if it works a little bit, like just experiment with it. And who knows, like you might even like end up changing your mind at some point, because I've done that before too. Like for a while I didn't like the Hobonichi pages, like I didn't like the way that the inside was. I think I might have mentioned it before, but like I didn't like the way that the Hobonichi layout was initially, but now I'm like loving it. So I do think that it's possible to like change your mind on the paper and the notebook too, like down the line. What are the main cons?
It's kind of an irregular size notebook, so it's like, you have to, like I had to cut down a regular notebook just to get a size that fit.
Yeah.
Whereas I think the A5 or A6 is a little more common.
Yeah.
Because I'm using a thicker book, it means that I can't really put as much, like I can't fit that much else in it.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, because I used to have my sticker release insert in this notebook, and I preferred it because I like to decorate my pages sometimes, and I just like having everything all in one book. But I had to take it out because this book is so thick. And again, I have the fear that I'm going to bulk it up too much, and I do have to be a little careful about that, but I'm not as concerned. I actually have this other TN that I had to kind of move into, and my sticker release insert is here. So whenever I want to like decorate this, I kind of have to pull this out or pull something else out because I can't really fit it all in here. So I mean, that's kind of, on me. Like if I didn't mind having a chunkier TN, then I probably would just do that.
But do you feel like the multi-booklet system like works better or like worse for you? Like is it better to have like just one bigger book, or do you like the multi-booklet system, like the smaller, thinner books?
I think I like the multi-book system in theory, but I have not been able to make it work.
Same.
My very first TN planner was a planner, and I had the monthly insert, and I had the monthly insert, and I had a blank insert. So I used the monthly for planning, but it never worked. And then I had the blank that I was using kind of like a bullet journal.
Yeah.
In theory, it worked, but I just hated going in between the two inserts.
Yeah.
And so I ended up just using the blank insert, never using the monthly. I've like never been able to figure out monthlies.
Yeah.
I think actually I prefer one big book.
I like it too, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more realistic for me if I ever decide to like use my TN.
Mm-hmm. But it is nice to have something like a supplementary book, like the sticker release.
Yeah, that's
I do
true,
really
yeah.
like having it in there.
Some organization.
And it adds a bit of a backing. So if you have like, if you have it in the back, then it just adds something so that when you're writing, it's a little more even.
Yeah.
that
Oh,
makes
that's true,
sense?
yeah. I also love these like little pouches.
These are great.
They're
yeah.
the best.
Yeah, these are great. And then I have my little card here for this is the business card of the person that like made.
Oh, and like in Kurashiki? Oh, so cool.
Yeah. So I always keep it here.
And you have like a whole video on your journey on making this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Cute. I'm forever obsessed. I just want you to know that. I'm forever obsessed. When Allison and I first met up, I saw this. Well, I've seen this in her videos, but when I saw it in person, I was literally like, it's so beautiful. So I'm obsessed. I'm so glad that like it's working out for you and to become a staple in your Techo Kaigi. All right, so I love your little Coco journal. I know it's kind of a newer edition, and I love the Love and Trip. So
Okay.
might as well keep talking about it because it's Tien. Right?
Okay.
So
I just realized they're like a set too.
I know,
Like,
it's so cute.
I never really thought about it, but yeah, I have the love trip in the standard and the passport.
Aww.
And okay, I guess I can talk about this one. This one I've talked about more recently.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a little coconut journal. So Coconut was my dog, and he passed at the end of March. So I have these little these are old, I don't know, dog tags that was on his collar. And then this was a little paw print. And then on the inside, I just have a journal dedicated to thoughts, events, things like that related to Coconut. So essentially I just share, like thoughts I'm having, maybe photos or just things related, and it's working really well. I also have a sticker release insert in here, actually. This is kind of what I mean by the 2-book system, I think works.
Yeah.
I'm not writing in this.
Right.
But the way this is set up inside the book, it's just very comfortable to write on both sides because there's a little bit of padding on this side and there's a little bit on this side, so it's a bit more even, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense.
Because this is so small,
Yeah.
it's not bad. And I will say, if I could get a lay flat option, I would consider using this as a planner.
Oh, I was gonna ask you that actually. Like, would you consider ever like migrating to a pocket size Tien?
Yeah, I mean, I love portability. And A6 is portable, but like this is even more portable.
Yeah, no, it's like the perfect size too. It's not like too small. Like I
Yeah.
know that Tien released the like mini size, the card. What is it called?
Yeah, the card.
The card size, which is like, I mean, I think it's good for like a wallet and like to go, but this is like you can definitely fit it in a purse and
Yeah.
like it's a good size to like actual journal in or plan in.
It's been surprising. Like I've really enjoyed it. Like you can fit a lot on
Yeah.
a page if you write small enough. So this is one thing that I am considering if I can make it work. Like either find the right amount of cream paper inserts, which
Yeah.
are kind of hard to find,
Yeah.
that also lay flat. If they don't make one, like pre-setting up, maybe like have a weekly kind of separate one, and then maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it, but I'm also not sure. But I mean, I do love this size, and I think this would be so great
Yeah.
as a portable planner.
Have you ever used a pocket size Tien in the past?
I
First
haven't.
time?
Okay, so this is kind of like my overflow journal. Last year, I had one insert that it was a weekly vertical that I was using for like memory keeping.
Yeah.
And then if I had extra ephemera that I couldn't fit in the weekly view, I would shove it in here. So this has become my main ephemera type of collection. So I actually started this in 2025 in September. So it doesn't fill up that quickly.
Cute.
Yeah.
Coffee monster.
But basically it's just like, I don't do this all the time because it's kind of like too much work. But yeah, so if I have like a big event that I want to document, or I just have a lot of photos, this is kind of the place for it. So like here, like just, I'm not going to fit that in one of my journals. So this one's actually almost done. I've been filling this one up, like taking my time.
I
I
love
also
this.
yeah, I also use it for like ink explorations.
Yeah.
So you'll actually see like quite a few kind of sprinkled in between.
I love this. I love how like crinkly it is too.
Yeah, and the colors are just so vibrant. So I'm actually thinking about when this insert is done, would I want to have an insert that's just dedicated to inky stuff instead of mixing it in between? That's one thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And also, I think you were telling me that because I was asking you like what I could do with my pocket size journals, and I remember one of the suggestions were to use it maybe as like an ink log because I didn't really have like a dedicated notebook for it. So I might actually do that too with my
nice.
pocket notebook. Yeah.
It's just great paper. Honestly, this is MD cream paper, and it's my favorite. And you can see why, in my opinion, like everything is so vibrant.
And no bleed through.
No, yeah. So I do really love this.
Yeah.
I think I had, yeah. So I've had a few more. Just a lot of fun with inks.
I love this.
Yeah. So this one has worked out pretty well. This is my little packaging from my card size TN. Do you remember when we picked that up?
Oh my gosh, that packaging was so cute.
I know. I'm glad I was able to save it. I wasn't sure if it would work, but
No, that's a great idea.
it was like just the right size.
This is kind of like a scrapbook in a sense.
Kind
like,
of.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. These are from the thing that you gave me.
Oh yeah, the stickers that were in there.
Yeah.
The mystery bundle.
Yeah. One thing I do sometimes wonder about is, do I want to do this type of scrapbooking in a different size?
Yeah.
And I can never decide because I do like using the TN because the inserts, I think, lend themselves well to taking a lot of ephemera because they're kind of thin.
Yeah.
So these do get really thick, but then just as you think like you can't handle it anymore, then
Yeah.
you finish the insert.
But it looks so nice. Like it just looks really nice, kind of chunky like this. And it's not like too thick. Like
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's good. I mean, and this is just one booklet, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I have a sticker insert in the back.
Well, that's kind of the beauty of like the TN is like you can only fit so many inserts in it at once. So like once it starts getting like towards maximum chunkiness, I guess, like you can just store it away and then store it over fresh.
Yeah,
so it's not like you have
exactly.
to like deal with it being that thick like for the whole year or anything like that.
Yeah.
Do you have like a dedicated sticker book or like,
Kind
a
of,
stamp book or
actually.
anything like that?
So I have this. This used to be the cover that's in my coconut journal, and then I swapped them. This is like the standard pink insert, and I swapped it with this coffee one because I prefer this cover.
Yeah, I like that cover a lot.
What comes inside are these little card things.
I like that.
Yeah, so I put my like TN, my special TN stickers in here.
Oh, I love the Starbucks one.
I know. And at first I was too afraid to use them because they're so beautiful.
Ooh.
But I think it's great to use them on these covers
Yeah.
because you archive them and then you can enjoy them.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have been using them more frequently. And these are some of the ones that we got at.
Oh yeah, the Toronto stationery
Yeah.
show? Right.
Yeah.
Toronto stationery show.
Yeah.
This is really cool actually.
Yeah, I do really like it.
I like that. I didn't even know they made like that size.
Yeah, apparently they're for coffee labels. Someone was telling me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
oh, that's a good idea.
But I like them.
No, I like it like
for
this.
stickers.
Yeah. The TN stickers are kind of like I feel like I have like a pack of the Tokyo ones and I
they're
don't
so
know where to
nice.
put them.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to like use them. They're just so special. Oh, I see the Starbucks one here too.
Yeah.
I love it. So do you feel like this is something that you'll probably stick with for, like the rest of the year? Like you're feeling comfortable in it?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I go back and forth. I do really love having the sticker release insert. I kind of wish
Yeah.
this lived with my journal because I reach for it when I'm, maybe decorating my journal or when I'm working in my memory keeper.
Yeah.
This, I think, I do feel like I need a place because I saved so much ephemera.
Yeah,
I don't
me
know what
too.
else I would do with it. And if I had something like your A6, like maybe I would put it in an A6 book, but
Yeah.
I don't have a book like this. So this kind of makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm getting a bit bored. Like
I was gonna say,
I have
do you
like
ever get...
7 or 8 of these at this point. So I don't know if maybe I just want to change.
Do you think that if you were to change, just hypothetically, like, do you think you would want something bigger?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's ephemera that like doesn't quite fit.
Right.
I do find that I wish that I had more space.
Yeah. But maybe you can just dedicate it to like the ink log or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because this is so nice to see too. Like, I just want to keep looking at the ink logs.
Yeah, and they're just like interspersed throughout.
Yeah,
as opposed
I like
to
that too. Actually, it just feels kind of organic, but
but it does get hard. Like for some of these later ink things because it's been so bulky.
Yeah.
I think there's a few examples where the ink has like run into the middle of the book, so it's also not practical.
Right.
I'm trying to think. I'm sure there's an example somewhere, but I can't find it now.
That's okay.
Yeah, of course I can't find it now, but like there have been scenarios where like it just like moves around.
Yeah. This is awesome. I love your TNs. Every time I see your TNs, I'm not even joking. Every time I see your TNs, I get like inspired to use mine, but I've been like in and out of TNs since like 2016. I don't know why. I love the TNs, but like I think it's the insert, you know? Like I haven't found the insert that works for me, but I really like the way that you utilize yours.
This is my weeks, which I'm using as a memory keeper. It's replacing the TN insert that I had last year, and the reason why I did it was because I wanted 1 year in a whole book.
Yeah.
Because I do really like having, I don't know, I like having everything in one book.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty chunky, actually. I'm not adding that much to it, but it seems to be fluffing up quite a lot.
Yeah. But it's kind of nice. It's not like too thick. It's fluffing up, but it looks like nice.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I would say it took me a good like 4 months of struggling, and I couldn't quite put my finger on why, but there was something that wasn't working.
Wait, how are you using this?
Just as a memory keeper.
Oh, just
so
as a memory
mostly photos that I print out. So I'll usually print up to 4 photos that represent my week.
Yeah.
And then I will kind of write about each of them. For the most part, I'm okay with it now.
Yeah.
I did struggle with the week that Coconut passed.
Right.
I still haven't been able to go back and fill it out, and maybe I won't.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like I'm pretty happy with it. But I am behind.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not really. I guess I'm not that behind. I'm like what?
Oh, like maybe like a week, I guess.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We're here.
Yeah.
I will be 3 weeks behind, basically.
Well, that's okay. You can always catch up. But
yeah.
Do you like this size so far, or do you feel like it's lacking space sometimes, or do you feel like it's just right enough, like amount of space?
I think I'm adjusting to it now. So I think I'm adjusting in a sense that I like it. I don't think I'm in love with it. So I don't know.
Like, what do you not like about it right now?
Well, I think I had more space in my TN, and I felt like I had a little more freedom to add ephemera, I guess because it was split into 2. So they were thicker, but it was manageable because I moved into a new insert mid-year. I think I just felt like I had more space to play with.
Yeah.
But I think now that I've, I guess, like adjusted my expectations, I do think that I'm just used to this book now.
Yeah.
And I don't mind it, but the fact that I'm 3 weeks behind is kind of telling me something. Like maybe something's not working.
Do you feel like after a certain amount of like missed days or missed weeks for you, like there's kind of like a point where you really just struggle to backfill any of it? Like for me, I feel like if I miss 2 weeks, I'm just gonna struggle like to go back into it. Like, do you ever feel like that with whether it's this book or any of the other books?
I think so. I do think there's a point where it starts to feel a bit overwhelming. But for the most part, these don't take that long to do because it's a smaller book, and I kind of preemptively print photos, and that's my starter. So it's not like a blank page. Okay, I start with my photos, then I pick some stickers that I think might work well. And I feel like I don't really know a lot about theming or layouts or anything. So I don't have a good process. I kind of just, I don't know, either I pick a sticker that I think will fit, or sometimes I try to think about matching colors, but I'm not one to be like, there's a bit of blue here, so there should be blue here, or there's a pop of yellow here. Like, I wish I was like that. That's too stressful for me.
Yeah.
And then I just don't end up taking action.
Right.
So my sticker picture, like when I pick stickers, it's practically like an exercise of just making a decision.
Right.
So I think these things are hard for me because I want them to be beautiful.
I know.
And then, but I don't, like, I feel like I lack the knowledge to thoughtfully make compositions.
But see, even when I'm looking, because I know I do a lot of decoration in my Hobonichi, but even like me seeing yours, I just think it's like, when you look at your own notebook, you're always going to be like, there could be more, like, there could be more like colors or stickers, but I actually really think it's super cute the way you have it.
Oh,
like, I mean, also I think it's just like, because of the size, right? It's not that big. Like, a week's is not very big. So,
yeah,
you know, you focus on writing and then you add like the photos and the stickers to kind of accompany the writing, not the other way around. I think a lot of times I decorate first and then like...
Oh, I decorate first.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do the photos and the stickers.
Oh.
Then I do the... Sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, usually I'll kind of loosely figure out where I want to put the photos. And again, no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
But I'll usually start here. Then I'll do my title, right? And then wherever I'm finished writing, then I'll put the next one on.
Oh, okay.
Or sometimes I'll put all 4 down.
Yeah.
And then I'll do all the writing. So I write around the photos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like I don't write as much in my Hobonichi because the photos are so big and and the deck. Well, and I mean, I guess I kind of focus on the decorative aspect first, and then like the writing usually is like a little blurb or something. But I guess it looks like it's more focused on writing, and then like the image is more complimentary.
And then in the back, I wanted to do like movie reviews, but I'm so far behind on this.
Nice.
I like how it turned out, but
Yeah.
I'm so far behind that now I'm intimidated to catch up.
Yeah, that usually happens. But like, did you start this in like January?
Yes. So this is how I used to do my movie reviews. I had a very predetermined outline.
Yeah.
I would just do the synopsis that I would copy out of like IMDb, and then I would add notes if like for me and my partner.
Yeah.
The synopsis that IMDb gives you tells you nothing about the movie.
Right, yeah.
On purpose. Like,
On
they don't want to
purpose,
spoil,
yeah.
but I realized how like pointless, because the reason why I wanted to copy it out was so I could remember what the movie was about.
Yeah.
So I started to, I guess, try to use a little bit of IMDb, but actually write out more, like what actually happened and spoiling it, because
see,
I
yeah.
wanted to know. And I think because it took more work,
Yeah.
then it made it less approachable.
Would you go back to then this kind of thing? Or...
I don't know, because I didn't find this helpful. So maybe I don't need to review every single movie we watch. That's one thing.
That's true, yeah.
I guess I could start these while I'm watching the movie. But I don't know. I'm behind. Like, there's all these, and I've watched.
Oh, you already
more.
have them cut out, though.
Yeah.
I do that too. But
Yeah.
then sometimes I like have way too many cut out, and I'm like, wait, I'm not going to be able to get to this.
Yeah.
I get what you mean by like it starts to get like intimidating because you're like, oh, I have to catch up like with so many movies.
Yeah.
But maybe it could just be like you could also just pick like the movie that that kind of resonates with your emotions at the current time. Because sometimes I'll also like to watch movies, like old movies, that kind of resonates with how I'm feeling at that current time. So
Yeah.
then I don't necessarily like write about the movie I just watched. Sometimes I'll write about the movie I watched like a week ago. But...
I think that's a good point.
So do you think that you would try and get back into it, or is it something that you're not really worried about right now?
I think eventually I would like to get back into it. I think it's nice to have I really like having the review, and I like that it's sort of something that I can do with my partner and we can have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
So I do really like that. But I think maybe to your point, I'm not going to push myself to do every every movie.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll just wait until there are certain ones that we really want to, like, I think are worth documenting. So yeah, probably just change the way I do it a little bit.
Cool.
Do you miss the weeks?
Honestly, kinda. It's always the thing that when you see other people in their books, like in the weeks, I'm like, oh, I miss my weeks. And it's this weird thing because the weeks is like a comfort notebook for me for a long time, but I do really like this cover too.
This cover is beautiful. I really love it.
This year, right? Yeah.
And I love the cream paper, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. That is true. Weeks does use the cream paper. I forgot about that. Now I might have to get back into it. Okay.
Last one?
Last one. Ooh, she's cute. Actually, it did patina a bit since I saw it.
Okay.
I don't know if it was the lighting of the cafe we were at, but this seems like less lighter. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it, but it does look like it darkened a little bit.
Okay. Well, good, because I do want it to patina.
It could just be
It's
in my
very
head, but it does feel like it patinaed a bit.
Honestly, I'm a little behind. I have been trying to get into the habit of writing in this every day because I've always been a weekly kind of 5-year person where I will just wait until the weekend and catch up. But I do feel like when I wait for a week, I miss the small things that just wouldn't like occur to me to write about. But if I do it that day, then I'm more likely to remember things. So this is something that I feel I could do better. I would like to change how I update it. But I don't know. I haven't really. Currently, I leave this on my coffee table because I think I'm more likely to write in it at the end of the day. And I'm usually here at the end of the day, like watching TV or something. So, I don't know what else I can do yet, but I think putting it in a visible space is going to help me remember to write in it.
I love the charms that you have on these.
I know,
I love
TNs
too.
Yeah, I'm really happy with this. Is an earring.
Oh,
and
it's cute.
This is just a charm that I got in Japan. And yeah, I really love, like, this wasn't intentional, but like this burgundy with the burgundy of the the cover.
This color is so nice too.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, honestly.
How have you been feeling in the 5-year?
I love the 5-year in theory, but the A5 has always felt a little too big.
Yeah.
And when I originally decided to start a 5-year, I really wanted the A6 size, but they were sold out everywhere.
Oh.
On the days, I can fill up this space pretty well, but most days this page stays blank and it does annoy me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what am I going to do with it? I know that some people have turned this into like a 10-year journal, but I mean, there are some days where I do use the right side, even if it's not all the time. Just trying to find an example. Like I've put flower petals. Like I've tried to be more creative over the years.
Yeah.
I always have a lot to say about Hobonichi Day. Since 2023.
2023.
So I'm in year 4.
Wow.
Yeah, so I only have 1 year left.
Was it hard to like be consistent in this, or because it's like the boxes are kind of small, like has been feasible?
I think the first year was a little hard because it's your first year.
Yeah.
But then after that, it was kind of exciting because I can always look back on what I was doing the previous day.
Yeah.
The previous year. And I really like that. I mean, obviously, I really enjoy documenting things.
Yeah.
So I think if I were to ever do another 5-year, I would just probably size down to an A6.
Right, yeah. I was going to ask that, actually.
Yeah. I actually think the Midori Hibino would be really fun as a 5-year.
Oh,
because you could, like, just, it's so flexible.
Like an undated one, you mean? Or
like, even a regular.
Yeah. And it's kind of like the same size.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like the way that this color, like the color of this cover, like kind of pairs with this and the brown and everything. So with this trifold cover, do you think you would use it for a different notebook? Or are you kind of settled with this 5-year? It's kind of the whole purpose of this trifold, right?
Well, okay. That's a good question because the reason why there are strings here is because originally it was just, I requested an A5 size trifold because I was really enamored by the Louise Carmen trifold, but I also know that they're not true A5 size.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking it would be nice to have a true A5 size so that if I wanted to have multiple A5 size books, then it wouldn't end up looking like that.
Right.
But I actually I had two Hobonichi grid notebooks, A5 size in here.
Yeah.
And I hated it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I think when you asked me earlier about multiple inserts, I realized that I think I am just more of a one book. And so even though this was not intended to be a cover for my 5-year, it just fits perfectly.
Oh, it just like ended up working out so well.
Yeah. Now I feel like if I do fluff up this book,
Yeah.
there's tons of room to grow. And no, I really like it. So the only thing is, like, if I get another 5-year, it would be tempting to get another A5 5-year just so I can use this cover again.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I would use it realistically as a multi-book 5-year, unless they were like maybe if they were like thinner inserts instead of the thick books.
Yeah.
Because there was something about the writing experience, like when you had the 2 thick books and you opened one, it was clunky.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like the back edge goes further down than the next notebook, so it's like awkward to write on. But I think, and this is kind of a topic for maybe like a whole topic for another day, but like I do think that's the beauty of having like a trifold versus a bifold like leather journal. Like when you have a chunkier book, or the potential of a chunkier book, it does feel like easier to have the space to close it and like put more things in it too. But it's like a whole conversation for me, because I feel like I have a lot of gripes with trifolds, and at the same time bifolds can sometimes only hold so many books, and it can only hold so much of a chunky book. So.
Totally. And one thing I don't love about bifolds is you risk, if you bring it out with you, like you risk sorry, you said a whole other video and I'm still talking about it.
Okay. I know, it's like a thing.
The side of the book can get damaged, which
Yeah.
it has happened before. But then when you've covered it up, it's just really nice that you've protected this. One thing I would love, I didn't even think to ask for it, but it would have been nice to have a little pen loop in here.
Yeah.
Because I could, like, it's thick enough that I could have fit a pen in here, and then you can just travel. Even if it's a pen that you're worried about getting scratched up, it's going to be protected.
Yeah.
Whereas I actually don't really use this pen loop as much, because if I'm putting this in my purse, like there are other things in my purse that are just going to scratch up against the pen.
Yeah.
So as much as I like the concept of having a pen here, I usually end up like traveling like this anyway.
Yeah.
Because my pens are more protected in something like that.
Right. Oops. Also, something that I saw other people do is like use the right flap as a bookmark.
Oh, yeah.
Or like some kind of page mark. I mean, obviously be exposed, but like if it's sitting on your desk, you could just kind of like
that's true.
have it in there. And yeah, I don't know. There's definitely pros and cons to like the trifolds and the bifolds, but I really do like this color and the combination you have everything.
That's nice. Well, I was wondering if we could do a really quick comparison to your Louise Carmen.
Yes, we can, because I brought her with me.
Okay, I want to know from your perspective, because you've had yours for longer. How would you describe the differences between these leathers? Like, my initial thought is I think this is thinner.
It is a little bit thinner. I noticed that like immediately, but also like because I have the Paper Republic one, they're so much thicker. So I also feel like this is already thinner compared to that. But and maybe even like the TNs.
Yeah. Oh, like, the TNs are thicker than the Paper Republic, I think.
Yeah, they are actually.
Well, because the Paper Republic Le Portfolio are thin. But the Le Portfolio has like the double.
Yeah, because it's like stitched.
Yeah.
It has the leather on the other side too. So it does make it like extra thick. But even like the normal size, the Grand Voyager one I have, I didn't bring it, but like it's still thicker than the Louise Carmen. Yeah, I feel like, it's a little bit thicker than this for sure, but I kind of like the thinness too. I think it depends like on if you care about like the weight of the whole thing. Because this is smaller than an A5, but it still feels like a little bit lighter.
Is that supposed to be the A5
this is
Slim?
It's supposed to be the A5 Slim, yeah.
Oh,
like,
interesting. It's so much... Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has a little bit less of the height, but you can definitely tell with the width.
Yeah.
So, it's not a true A5, and I think And that's what I was talking about in my Louise Carmen update video too, is that I feel like that's one of the biggest gripes, right? Because it doesn't fit like A5 notebook, so you definitely have to either like trim down an A5 or find an A5 slim insert. But I do think that the size is nice, like with the leather, like it doesn't feel too cumbersome to hold or carry around,
because this can feel really big,
right? Yeah. And same with my Paper Republic, the A5, the one that I had custom made. It's so thick, and I didn't bring it with me, but it is really thick, so I do feel like this size is nicer with the thinner leather. And I think this too, like if this was like thicker, I do feel like it starts to get really cumbersome and kind of heavy. I agree. But yeah, I mean, the leather is definitely a little bit different. Like, I think I want to smell like yours if you like. That smells good, actually. So I actually like the smell of this one better than the smell of the Louise Carmen. Yeah, like it kind of has a strange funk sometimes. I mean, it feels really soft, but like I don't really love the way it smells.
Yeah, they do smell different. Yeah, this one kind of smells like,
I don't know what it is. Like I can't like describe it. I don't love the smell
like
of
sneakers.
It. Yeah, like something rubbery. Yeah. I don't know, but like, yeah,
like it just like, it makes me think of like new sneaker smell.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I don't know. Like the leather's super soft, but
it's really soft. That's what I really fell in love with. Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no, you're good. No, yeah, it's like super soft. So I think that's kind of like the biggest draw, I guess, to the Louise Carmen. And if you like the thicker, and if you like the thinner leather,
and it's squishy.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
This
too.
one is definitely, well, actually, it's not bad.
I mean, it is squishy.
Yeah.
Also, it probably takes a little while because I've had this one for over a year now. So like, I think it just kind of like, I remember when I first got it, it was a little bit stiffer.
Oh.
And also because it's black. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell it's patinaing, but like it's definitely like gotten like squishier and like plush over time. But when I first got it, honestly, I think it was kind of similar to like the like structuredness, I guess, of this, which is because it's newer. Oh, and you can tell it's patina.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much for bringing this. I was honestly really curious because I think you can tell here maybe that this one's a little bit thinner. I have been wanting a Louise Carmen for so long.
I know, you talked about it. I'm not trying to persuade you.
No, it's okay. But I feel like this has actually kind of cured it for me. Because,
it's honestly the same thing. I mean, at the end of the day, they're just leather covers. And I do think that Louise Carmen has good marketing.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, it is good. I'm not saying that it's not worth the investment, but I honestly think at the end of the day, they're all kind of, they all function the same way.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, cool. Any questions about this one?
No, I guess like I want to see how it progresses though, because I know this is kind of new to your collection too. So
yeah,
I want to see how it goes along and how much you'll patina over time. Like I'm hoping it'll be like even darker the next time I see you.
Me too.
Yeah,
I really hope so. Yeah, I would love to see it too. I hope. Like, I'm not sure how dark this is going to get. I used to think that natural would eventually look like this.
Yeah.
But same. I don't think it will.
I guess it depends on, like, the treatment of the leather, too. Like, depends on what they put on it. But you can definitely see, like, it darkening up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, true. It probably won't be that much darker, but I actually really like this color. Because I'm not a tan girly or, like, a natural color girly. But I actually really like this color.
It's crazy to me how much the cover actually mattered. Because I had a natural leather cover that was from Hobonichi, and I really didn't like it. And we were talking earlier today about sticking with things. Like I wanted to stick with it. I really wanted to stick with it because I felt like I had invested in it, and it was actually not the first cover I had bought for this 5-year. And I don't know, like I wouldn't have seen myself getting another natural leather cover and it making such a difference. But I think it's like the charms. It's the trifold. It's like you're hugging your book. It's kind of like soft on both edges.
Yeah.
I really love it. I was surprised.
That's kind of what I like too, is that the whole book is like just leather.
Yeah.
Like you don't have the harsh edge of the notebook.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just kind of adds on to like that, I don't know, like luxurious feeling of the leather.
Yeah.
And I also just like, I love seeing like your pen wallet with it. It's kind of like yummy. Like it reminds me, I don't know, it makes me want a cookie or something like that. Like it's like a nice cream color.
Aw, I love that. Okay, well, this has been so long, but thank you so much, Laura, for just hanging out with me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And I love seeing all of your books, like, and in person too. It's like a treat.
I know.
But
well, I'm in for a treat with your books, so.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I feel like I changed a lot of things around since the beginning of the year, so I think that's gonna be like a big difference. But yeah, no, I mean, it's part of the fun of this hobby is just seeing how our books evolve, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I love that, and I've said this so many times, like, in the comments on your videos, but, like, I love how intentional you are about, like, each book, what they're for, and, like, I don't know, I just get, like, really inspired by that, too, especially because, like, my brain is always all over the place, so finding intention for each book is, I think, a really, like, important thing, at least to me.
Oh, thank you. Well, you inspire me a lot too, so I'm looking forward now to seeing a lot of books that I see on your videos in person. I feel very spoiled. But with that, we are going to end this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're still here, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Let us know what you think of this format and video, because if you like it, then we'll definitely do more. I haven't asked Laura, but
yeah, we'll definitely do more. Don't worry.
We're gonna go film Laura's video now, so make sure you check out her video and visit her channel. I will leave links in the description, and that's all for now. Okay, hope you're doing well, and I'll see you soon in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye. This week, I have a special guest with me. Does anyone recognize these hands? Today we're going to talk about... Wait, what are we talking about?
You're excited?